How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Hall of Film YouTube channel. Now today, I always say it's everyone's favourite time. It is the results day. This time we were voting on the New Hollywood time period, which takes place from 1960 to 1989, which is one of my favourite time periods to talk about. Yeah, thank you everybody as always for voting. The next round of nominations, which is the Golden Age, will be out also very shortly. So make sure you start getting your lists and everything together. And yeah, without further ado, let's get underway. So with the actors, coming in at first place with 15, it is Roy Scheider. Of course, was in Jaws, was in a lot of great films. Great actor. Coming in, it was a joint second. It was a person I voted for, both I actually voted for. Michael Caine, of course, in this time period, I always say like he was a really good actor. As he got later into the blockbuster stuff, he's still great. It's just he's not obviously acting, if you get what I mean. Also joint on 13 points with him was Peter O'Toole. Of course, Lawrence of Arabia, everybody knows him from, but he was in a lot of other great films. Finally, he's coming in at fourth with 10 points. It is the great Sidney Poitier. I'm still shocked that he didn't get in the first time, but he's in now. And then coming in at fifth with 8 points, it is a man I've voted for very highly. It is Robert Duvall, of course, was in a lot of the major blockbusters in the 70s, including The Godfather. Now moving on to the actresses. Again, we had a joint first place with the actresses with 13 points. Liv Ullmann, again, somebody I would have imagined would have got in the first time, but she didn't. She narrowly missed out. And Glenn Close, as well, somebody I voted for the last time we voted on New Hollywood. Really great actress. She's just so good. I hope she gets an Oscar. Like, the fact she doesn't have one and she's come so close so many times, it's just heartbreaking for her. Coming in at third, we have Elizabeth Taylor, somebody I voted for both time periods. She's finally in with 10 points. Then with 8 points, again somebody I voted for, Mia Farrow, of course, was in so many great films. She's such a great actress. And then sneaking in at fifth with 7 points, it is Shirley MacLaine. Moving over to the directors, coming in at first place, and his second time period where he finished first, I believe. It is the great, legendary Akira Kurosawa. I mean, what more can you say? Like, 2 time periods, both times voted in, both times dropped incredible films. Coming in narrowly behind him on 17 points, it is William Friedkin. Of course, did so many great films, The Exorcist being one of the main ones from this time period. Coming in then with third with 11 points, this was quite a shock for me. Whether the announcement of the second film had anything to do with it, it is Mel Brooks. Of course, Spaceballs, they announced they're doing another one fairly recently, so whether that influenced a lot of people's votes, but Mel Brooks is in. Coming in at fourth with 10 points, we have Federico Fellini. Somebody I was pretty confident he would get in. I would have thought he'd got more than 10 points, but he didn't. And then coming in, just sneaking in with 9 points, it is John Hughes, who beat out Milos Forman, who was on 8 points. So it ended up a real battle between them, but John Hughes come on top, of course, Breakfast Club, and he was kind of the coming of age director. Moving over now to the big one, it is the films. So coming in first place, it is 1976's Martin Scorsese. I've got the poster right there. I don't know how it didn't get in the first time. It is, of course, Taxi Driver. Then with 33 points, and Taxi Driver got 38, by the way. Coming in with 33 points, again, something I can't believe didn't get in the first time, Robert Zemeckis' 1985 Back to the Future. Then we have, with 32 points, 1975's Milos Forman's magnum opus, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. We then have, if you know me, I'm a big fan of this film. It is 1966's The Good, the Bad, the Ugly by the iconic Sergio Leone. We then have, with 23 points, Chinatown, of course, Roman Polanski directed with Jack Nicholson. Great film. We then have, with 22 points, directed by Francis Ford Coppola, 1979's Apocalypse Now. We then have Steven Spielberg's 1981, one of my absolute favourite films, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Andrew, who I've mentioned quite a lot on here, the creator of the Revisionist Almanac, which everyone should be listening to. He's actually in the middle of doing a special series on getting different creators talking about Raiders of the Lost Ark. I was on the most recent drop of that, so if you want to hear me talk about Raiders of the Lost Ark, please go and give that a listen. Then on 18 points, it is John Carpenter's The Halloween from 1978. We then had a joint one for 10th. We have the aforementioned John Hughes 1985 The Breakfast Club with 17 points, and also with 17 points it is John Carpenter's The Thing from 1982, which is a film I adore. So yeah, that was your inductees for the second time we've done the New Hollywood time period. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the inductees, and if you're shocked that somebody didn't get in, and if you are, make sure you remember their names for the next time we vote in this time period. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.